Speaker number 2, Alan Prescott, small talk, the introvert's worst nightmare. Small talk, the introvert's worst nightmare. Alan Prescott.
I am an introvert. All that means is I become overwhelmed and overstimulated whenever I'm around lots of people or there are lots of activities going on around me. For example, here are some activities that might overwhelm and overstimulate me. Crowded parties, rock concerts, meetings without agendas. Since my introvert brain is trying to process all of this external stimulus at the same time, it can quickly become overloaded and feel like it's going to explode. Poof. Then bad things happen. I lose control of my facial muscles. I start to drool. My legs become wobbly. I get lightheaded, and then I might even pass out. I rarely pass out. But if I'm being quiet and not saying anything, all that means is I'm in my own world thinking, processing information, categorizing, plotting, planning, scheming. You have nothing to fear. Madam Contest Chair, fellow Toastmasters, fellow introverts, I like to have discussions about topics I'm interested in. Topics such as software engineering, playing the piano, what to do during meetings without agendas. Like all introverts, I do not like small talk, which to me is useless noise, banter. Small talk is my kryptonite. I avoid it like the plague. Although sometimes small talk is necessary, I like to get it over with as quickly as possible by using the find yourself good technique. Has anyone used that technique before? Find yourself good? Let me demonstrate. A friend of mine, Debbie, is approaching. Now I have to time this out. Wait for it, wait for it, go. Hi, Debbie, how are you doing? Find yourself good. Let me slow that down a little bit. Hi, Debbie, how are you doing? Find yourself good. That's my kind of small talk. The find yourself good technique. Unfortunately, there are some people who love small talk, who thrive on small talk, whose ultimate goal in life is to trap poor innocent introverts and talking till they beg for mercy. There's such a person like that where I work. Let's just call her Kathy. One day, I made the innocent mistake of saying to her, hi, Kathy, how are you doing? Now, I started to move away because she was supposed to say, find yourself, and I would say, good. Hello, remember the find yourself good technique? Well, to my complete surprise, in utter bewilderment, she actually started telling me how she's doing. What? She began by talking about the weather. It sure is hot out there. I like hot. I think it's hotter today than it was yesterday. She talked about cars and traffic. There sure are a lot of cars out there. I like red cars better than green cars. She talked about her hangnail. She showed me her hangnail. She demonstrated how she's been trying to trim her hangnail. She talked about her 17 cats. Their names are Fluffy, Skittles, M&M, Fuzzball. I can't remember the rest. And she told me that she loves to attend meetings without agendas because they're basically unlimited small talk. At this point, I started moving away from her. She followed me. She trapped me in the corner. I tried to look interested. I looked at my watch. I looked around the room. As I made eye contact with fellow coworkers, I mouthed the words, help me, please. And do you want to know what they do? They avert their eyes and pretend not to see me. Those cowards. And then it happened. My brain started to get ready to explode. I lost control of my facial muscles. I started to drool. My legs become wobbly. I got lightheaded. And then what seemed like hours and hours later, Kathy says, look out, there's Debbie. I need to go talk to her. I've been saved. Freedom at last. I stopped feeling faint. I regained control of my facial muscles. I wiped away my drool. But I'm concerned about Debbie because she's an introvert too. I watch Debbie on the other side of the room. She's starting to lose control of her facial muscles. Her knees are starting to wobble. She looks at me and makes eye contact with me. And she mouths the words, Alan, please, Alan, help me. Now, let me tell you about Debbie. She's a friend of mine. She's a coworker. Well, heck, she's a fellow introvert. And do you want to know what I do? I avert my eyes and pretend not to see her. I wish I could help, but I've got to save myself. I have a family. I have children. My encounter with Kathy taught me that as an introvert, I need to always have an escape plan from annoying small talk. There are many polite ways to exit a conversation without hurting anybody's feelings. Here's some techniques I may have used. Kathy used an excellent technique. She found someone else she wanted to talk to. Poor Debbie. If I had used that technique, it may have gone this way. You know, Kathy, there's Debbie over there. I've been meaning to talk to her, so we'll catch up later, okay? What? What? No. I'm not trying to find someone else to talk to. I like it when we talk about the traffic and the weather. Or I could have changed the topic to something I'm interested in. It may have gone like this. You know, Debbie, that reminds me of this piece I'm playing on the piano by Beethoven. It goes like this. What? No. I'm not trying to change the topic of discussion. I like it when you talk about your hangnail and your cats. What were their names again? Or I could have tried the I'm running out of time technique. Always a winner. It may have gone like this. You know, Kathy, I got to get back to my desk and finish this project, so we'll catch up later, all right? What? No, I'm not trying to pretend I don't have time to talk to you. Please tell me more about why you like meetings without agendas. If you're an introvert, you too can survive a world plagued with small talk. All you have to do is try some of these techniques I just demonstrated. But if that small talk connoisseur is approaching and everything you've tried has already failed, you can always, as a last resort, run away. Madam Contest Chair.